Can we really buy Lolita fashion from Hot Topic? Let's find out. Lolita fashion is more and more mainstream nowadays. I mean, mainstream. You can technically buy it from a lot of mainstream places. Not saying that Hot Topic is mainstream, but you know what I mean. Not specialty Lolita stores, but is it okay to buy it there? I got an ad for a bag that was specially advertised as Lolita bag, and it looked really Lolita, and I really wanted to buy it. And I think the bag itself they would ship to Switzerland, but the shipping was so expensive, so usually when that's the case I just add more things to my cart to make up for the difference in shipping. Then things would not ship to Switzerland anymore. For some reason some product would and the other not, so I had a personal shopping service by someone super nice in the Lolita community in the US, ordering to their address and shipping to me. So I'm unboxing it now. I think it arrived within a week in the US, and then it took a little bit more to reach me here in Switzerland, but then it arrived, so let's unbox it. First of all, if there's a bag in here, I'm a little bit worried because it's not that big. It looks like a very tiny bag, and I don't know, for some reason it looked / sounded bigger. I was expecting like a big Lolita bag, and it will probably be a regular size Lolita bag, meaning so tiny. And so I also added a dress and a blouse to potentially make one full coordinate. Let's see. Okay, there's a dress, there's a blouse, there's a bag. Okay, so in the end I paid $99.81. The bag was $35. The blouse was $29.90 with 40% off, which was $12 off, and the dress was $64.90 with a $26 off, also 40% off. And there was no shipping from the US and $8 in taxes. Let's see. I have the dress in 2L. I have a blouse that is very ivory, and I have a tiny Lolita bag. Honestly, I was expecting it to be huge. Let's see if I can find the original listing to check the size, because it's really not what I expected, but it's cute. Okay, I'll add the photos from the listing, and it says Lolita crossbody bag, and honestly, I would have thought on the first picture that it will look bigger, but then when you see how thick it is, it would not be as thick if it was bigger, so then it makes sense, but also there was no photos of it worn. I guess I got misled by this, and if you look at the details it says actually the size, so it's not totally me. I was expecting it something bigger, and it's a tiny handbag. But okay, let's look at it. First of all, if you type Lolita in Hot Topic, that's the actual only thing that I would say is real Lolita, because let's be honest, everything else that say Lolita dress, maybe there's a black and white Peter Pan color dress plus size that's not even written Lolita in the title, that says Lolita, and other things that don't have Lolita in the title, but I don't know what is written Lolita except for maybe this is not Lolita, and what I bought here is not even mentioned as Lolita, I guess, so don't be misled. Okay, first of all, it's very well packaged with these to really make sure it stays together. Sometimes the metal in bags can stain the material, so it's protected. Yeah, I think it's very well protected. Like, all the handles have special protection. Honestly, I think it's a good price for this. It's a tiny bag, but it's definitely the size of a regular Lolita bag, I would say. So you can open it all around. Will everything fall from your bag? I would say that the amount of space that you have inside, in accordance to the size of the bag, is good. This is really problematic. It has a huge orangey stain inside that I don't understand where they come from. It says it's from bioworld.com. I've never heard of this brand. So see how it opens up until here, and there's this tiny part that is not open, and they kind of just added this here to prevent everything from falling off your bag, but honestly, if you fill it to the brim, it will fall off, so you can only open it like this. But also the way it's open, usually bags like this open here, so then when you open, at least you have two sides of kind of holding your stuff already, and here, if you open here, obviously things will fall off. I don't know if I'm convinced with this. It looks like they made a very cute shape here, but the back is very plain, so usually a Lolita bag would have this kind of decor on both sides. It's still cute. I mean, you can hold it like that, or it says crossbody. The chain is not adjustable. It's just this long chain. I think it would be cute, but I'm not sure how practical it would be. But it's the typical Lolita bag if it's not practical. So now the material. In Lolita bags, there are two kinds of material. The one that will look okay after a while, and the one that will start cracking and totally peeling after a while. This one, honestly, look the one that will last a little bit longer, but still would crack at some point, and you can see where it's already squeezed, like folded. It might already, I see that it could become damaged, so it might not be the most durable bag, but it might not look like the one that will fall apart as easily as the Angelic Pretty ones that are way more expensive. So I guess that for the price it's okay, but I honestly don't know how well it will. Lolita bag from Hot Topic. What do you think of this? Now let's look at the blouse. So this blouse is listed as white smocked puff sleeve girls crop woven top. And this is a size XL. For me, it's definitely not white. I would not list this as white. This is ivory at best. In the photo, it looks pure white. So if I was really needing this for Lolita, I would be extremely disappointed because this is misleading. And a real Lolita store will never mislead you in this way of saying something ivory is actually white. And also the lace is actually white. This is not listed as something for Lolita. It's just me that thought that with the color and the buttons that are very cute and lace and everything, it would look cute in Lolita. But this is not listed as Lolita. I think it would be okay. This is really Lolita-able, but let me tell you. So the color is disappointing, but also there's a missing button. Did I just lose it here? Yeah, okay. I don't know if it just fell or fell in the thing, but okay. One button came loose and is broken. This is also very disappointing in the quality. And the lace is the cheapest Rachel lace that you'll ever find. It is definitely not the quality that Lolita fashion is used to. Do you have a kind of ribbon? So it's a kind of lace that with holes that is made to have some kind of ribbon in and out, you know. It's very common. I can show you an example. But here, there's a ribbon sewn on the bottom and this lace sewn on top of it. So it's not even done like this. So just made like this, and it looks so cheap. Because the lace is very tiny, you don't really realize that it's white and ivory, and people maybe buying from Hot Topic would not see this difference, but honestly for me it's really bad quality. So bad quality lace and bad quality of fabric put together. Other than that, I think that the fabric itself is cute. It says it's rayon. I like that because it looks comfortable, but also you can see it's so wrinkled, so it needs to be steamed. And at the bottom this is smocked. We would say shirt in Lolita, so at least super stretchy, and they have many sizes. And something that I like in Hot Topic, they have several items that are regular sizes or like junior sizes, and then the plus sizes. So they have different items and then different models taking pictures. So usually when the plus size, you can see small plus size people, I would say, but it's not somebody in a size extra small that's selling you the double XL, you know. So this one I think is the extra large from the regular. Honestly, it's hard to say if I have the plus size in a bigger size or the regular one in a big size. Probably it's like the regular ones, I guess. So I'll try that later. Yeah, a bit underwhelming, but for the price, then it was in total for $18. That's good, but I think you can get Taobao blouses that are way better for this price, so maybe not. Oh, by the way, this is a Hot Topic brand blouse, so they made this. Okay, let's look at the dress. And this is the dress, and again, this was not listed as a Lolita product. It's just me that thought it would look good. And it's a Disney collab with Her Universe, and Her Universe is amazing. They do super cool and geeky apparel based on all sorts of Disney products and Marvel and all. I don't know if if it's only Disney and Marvel and Star Wars and things like that, like Disney properties. Yeah, maybe they do. I don't remember. Probably. The thing is, also Star Wars, they do super cool female and girly things from Star Wars things, and usually you would see only male stuff and children things for all the cool geeky stuff, so I'm super happy about that. So go check out the Her Universe if you have not seen it, and they also have a lot of plus size stuff. You need to tie it on top of your shoulder to like the straps. Interesting. So those straps are definitely not Lolita straps, but again, this is not a Lolita dress. It just looks a lot like a JSK, so I thought I would try it. And so it's a pink and green, not really my mint, but also I think it looks really cool in my style. And it's from Sleeping Beauty, I think. So you have roses and the thorn. This is originally $65 and this is the size 2X, so I think it's the regular one. Here the quality looks really good. Honestly, I don't see a quality issue. It's a super cool sheer fabric, transparent with the printed, and under it you have a lining that is good. Like, here the quality is very good. I like it. And you have a corset lacing in the back. Do we have zips? Yes, there's a hidden zip here with a hook at the top. Very good. Yeah, I think the quality is quite good, honestly. I mean, it's Disney. And it looks like my size. Yeah, I'm looking for it. Because this corset lacing is just for show. It's just beautiful, but it's not shirred to help you. I mean, you can tie it a little bit, but it's not made to help you make it tighter. So because there's a zip, I think, in so many different sizes, you should just get your own size and wear it the way it is. It's not like Lolita have usually one size and then you have back shearing, like, and if it's full back shearing you have nothing, and sometimes you have partial back shearing and then you have corset lacing to tie it in the back to adjust to more sizes, but this is not the case here. Let's try everything together to see if we can make a cute outfit with this. So the size looks super good. It's very comfortable. I really like this material. Here it's not too tight, and here I have plenty of space, and here, since it's shirred, of course I do. Comfort wise, A+. Here the missing button, and something super weird. You can unbutton everything, but not this last part. You look at it, clearly it was made like two separate things, like open, but they decided to sew it together at the shirt part and not put buttons for some reason. So that seems super weird for me. So it opens up until here, and then this part you don't open, and since it's super stretched you can pass it around over your head, but that's kind of weird. I've never seen something like that, but it's very comfortable, so that's fine. So first of all, this I'm not a huge fan of. I don't think it's that convenient and comfortable and looks good, and it's so inconvenient to tie it on your shoulder, but once you've done it, probably you can do like a double knot and you're done. So then you can ask somebody to do it. I actually took a size too big, so this is 2X and I could have taken XL, I guess, but I did not notice. I was afraid it would be too small, but it's actually way too big. But something that is good is that it has a huge long bodice. You can see my real waist would be here and the waist is here, which is so close to what I could have done. And also I tried to tie it a little bit higher because it was big, but because of this you have so much length, you can actually tie it exactly where you want, so you can actually make it at your desired waist, I would say. So either higher or longer, and I feel like it has really definitely a JSK shape, so A+ for this. Just, yeah, it's too big for me, but if you ignore this, I think this is definitely kind of a Lolita look, because the bodice is very cute, very flattering shape, at least for my body type. Here I have the poofiest petticoat that I own, and there's still space. I was afraid of this, so you can definitely wear this dress as Lolita. Let's see. There is no pockets though. That doesn't surprise me. And the zip is not an invisible zip, but it has a hook at the top. And honestly, I'm kind of very surprised about this. So I would say that the length of the strap is kind of nice. Oh wait, what is this? That is so weird. Okay, because it opens all the way around. Normally you would have something like here up until here, and maybe that on this side here, but I did not notice. Since you go all the way around here, then you end up here and you end up with this strap, I don't know if you can see, falling from here, and that is actually super ugly. And that is something common with bags. If that falls, like, is it more convenient to hold it like this or like this if you're not holding it? I don't know, it doesn't look weird. I think the size is quite okay, and also the length of the strap is kind of nice, so it's a good place to have a crossbody bag. And the size is not too weird compared to other bags I've seen in Lolita. But the thing that makes it Lolita is the bow and this kind of scallop thing around, and the fact that maybe it's a little bit shimmery. But other than that, yeah, it's a normal handbag, I would say. That is a little bit weird, but I guess it's cool that they try to advertise it as Lolita because it looks like it. So please in the comment tell me, what do you think of this Lolita look from Hot Topic? Would you buy it? Have you found other things that would pass as Lolita from Hot Topic? I want to know. And I do 2 other Lolita fashion videos a week, so feel free to subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you, and remember, everybody can be kawaii. Bye bye!